inside this hooded thing is me, Dana G, with the province, and we're on the rooftop deck at the brand new Vancouver Convention Centre. It's about 2.5 hectares in total size, and it's got some really interesting residents here, and very important ones. Right over there, you can see Alan Garr, the official beekeeper here. He's keeping the bees right now, so I'm going to go over there now. I'm heading into the bees. All right, John, if I don't see you again, I enjoyed working with you.
I'm allergic to bee stings, so...
Really, you couldn't pick another hobby then?
Yeah, right. Well, the bungee jumping class was full.
Yeah. Can I ask that again then?
So I heard there was going to be a green roof, and I talked to the guy who's doing the PR for the convention center to see if I could put hives up here. And they said yes. I discovered that for some reason when people book conventions, they want to know how green the building is the convention's in.
Wow.
So go figure that a dentist from Akron, Ohio really cares whether there are bees on the roof of where he's going to get away from his wife.
Who do you think first figured out that honey was good?
I guess the first person who ever tasted. These specific bees are in from Langley. But you mean honeybees generally? Yeah. Honeybees generally are from Europe and North Africa. So this is honey. See this shiny stuff here? I don't know how close in you are, John, but see these bees? They're carrying pollen.
Yeah, it looks like they have little yellow saddle
baskets. That's right, on their hind legs. And then if you can, your eyes probably can't see this, but if I look in these empty, what appear to be empty cells, what I see are day-old larvae.
Who's this guy and what's his job in the...
He's a drone, and all he's there for is sex. He can't sting. He can't feed himself. He can't even get out of a cell himself when he's born. What the colony does, because they don't want to keep male bees over the winter, because they use up food.
Right.
So in about October, they start dragging all the males out. They literally grab them by the wings, and they pull them out and dump them outside the hive. And quite often, there are wasps waiting, kind of for lunch. Mm-hmm. So the wasps will then attack the drones and tear them apart, tear off their wings, tear their heads off, and then carry them back to their colonies to eat them. So that's a kind of a fitting way, I guess.
I want to feel bad for those drones, but somehow I don't.
No, you don't. I've read your work.
Well, you hear kind of apocryphal things that, if the bees go, we've got like 2 years for humans and we're out the door. Like, how serious and important is this?
About 1/3 of everything we eat, I think that's kind of the shorthand, comes from pollination. And bees in our agricultural society are significant pollinators. We wouldn't have the volume of blueberries. We wouldn't have the volume and size of apples, peaches, pears, plums.
Now, what is it we can do to help this or fix this?
Well, we can allow people to keep bees in urban areas. We can plant plants that bees like. We can certainly stop using, as we have in Vancouver, what we call cosmetic pesticides and herbicides. You're just putting it down so you won't have dandelions in your lawn.
So Alan, I guess a lot of people in Vancouver know you from your regular day job as a political columnist for the Courier. What's better to deal with, the bees or the politicians?
That's a very good question. I like the bees.